A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Horford. And it's Dort in at the 2. But we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
He gets it in there.
Shea does a nice job there just getting in the right spot and becoming an easy target for his teammates.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Simmons.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. We talked about his plan to try and take Tobias Harris out of the equation on offense. Coach told me Harris can attack you in so many ways on offense. The way to counteract that is to give him multiple looks on defense. So we'll rotate a handful of guys on him tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Good on the second free throw. We're about 1 minute into the first. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Will be the pass to Horford. Here's Dort. Lets it go from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Milton. Over Williams. On the money with the open jumper. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Williams. Brown, he's checked in for the Thunder. The 76ers also with a sub. Portis, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Williams drops them both. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. Harris inside. And yes, it's good.
This is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown outside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Dort. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Over Horford. Again, Philadelphia.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Williams against Simmons. Shot's good by Williams.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Korkmaz kicks to Harris. 4 seconds left. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And hearing from Al Horford, you see why he's considered one of the best glue guys in the NBA.
My message to the group was, making sure that we make the most of it. Why wait? Why wait to grow up or, things like that? We have a young group, but we've been figuring it out all year. And we have a great opportunity in front of us.
Now keeping everyone focused on the task at hand, Greg. That makes a lot of sense.
It's what he's getting paid the big bucks to do now. His overall presence and guidance is as valuable as his play.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Bobby Portis. Actually out there with George Hill. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at power forward. And the Thunder making a change here. Roby's checked in. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Dort. Maxey grabs the miss.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Green, the pass to Hill. And here's Maxey. Right side Simmons. Snatched away. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
Philadelphia leading by 4. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hill. Portis brings the double team. Clock is at 3. Lets the 3 fly. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Hill, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
Yeah, sometimes that length that George Hill has can put the defense in a very peculiar spot. He was terrific that time drawing the foul.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Harris comes in for Simmons, and it's Korkmaz in for Green. Both free throws good from Hill. 1:02 left now here in the second. Passes it to Baisley. Here's Horford, guarded by Harris. The pass to Baisley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Horford. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Horford. The jump hook, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow and closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
The difference maker is Ben Simmons, playing with exceptional focus, single-mindedly attacking the hoop. His energy is boosting the whole team.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets red hot from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Ben Simmons in this game. He's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard for three-point line.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Roby in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Korkmaz passes to Harris, and Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Taken away by Williams. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game, and a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 4-point game. Harris, second chance shot. That one, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 76ers leading by 4. Harris looking it over. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 8 points.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So both teams making some changes here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
And for Philadelphia, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Bounce pass from Hill. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Misses from short range.
seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Deflects the pass. Good, nice job down low. Hill's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the 76ers, actually out there with George Hill. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Harris in at the 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris inside. Rebound by Muscala.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Harris passes to Portis. And it's blocked by Bradley. They recover it. Pass to Portis. Over Bradley. Nice shot by Portis.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Misses in close. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz checked in for Bobby Portis. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he makes that one. Milton's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Here's Muscala. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Williams. 2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 7.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
There's the triple. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Gilgeous Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
At the line, 76ers, Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Twenty seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Still Thunder ball.
And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Pokusevski. Muscala with the ball. Read on him. Muscala. The pass to Pokusevski. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.